So I have scoured the net high and low, looking for some tools to bring to you today. And I do have a roundup of a few of them, few of the best. So for those of you that use the Gmail platform, so that being Google Workspace, Gmail, any of those in that Google infrastructure, then this one is for you. For those that are on Microsoft, Microsoft have their own AI assistant built in, but this particular app is called Zonyi.app. And what it is it is a Chrome extension. And so what this Chrome extension does is that it opens up when you've got your email inbox open, and it will do things like summarize your email. Or it will help you to craft replies to your email. So it's using the AI tools. So, and you've got a range of, whether you want to connect to Claude or ChatGPT or one of the other models, DeepSeek, Perplexity. There's a whole range of large language models. This one here allows you to, inside your browser or your Gmail or Google Workspace browser there, it enables you to access the AI tools to really help you craft up your emails. So I do know that Google has Gemini baked into it, and that's a reasonably newish thing for those that are on a paid account with Google, but this is another option as well. If you're looking for something that is not Gemini, then this gives you access to a lot of the other large language models that are out there as well. So a whole host of tools are in there. If you just add it to Chrome, once you open up your Google Workspace, then the tools are on the right-hand side, and it allows you to do all sorts of really cool things. So they do have a free trial on it. The pricing for it is $20 a month. The free trial is 10 message credits a day. So try it out with your first 10 messages and see how you go with that. And then try it out the next day with another 10 messages as well. If you really like it, then maybe it's a good option for you to sign up for. That gives you 1,500 message credits a month. That's actually quite a lot of emails. In fact, 1,500, that's about the number of emails I get a day, but they are mostly newsletters. But that should be enough for you to answer any emails that are coming in. So that one there is called Zonyi.app. Now, these apps and tools, we'll drop these into the chat. So at the end of the evening, you can save the chat. They'll all be clickable, and then you can click through and explore them at your leisure. If you're not sure where chat is, have a look at the bottom at your Zoom toolbar. Right in the middle is a speech bubble icon. It says chat below it. And if you click that, oh, look at that. You can see a whole lot of people introducing themselves, which is fabulous. But we'll drop all the apps and tools in there as well, too. All right, this one here is called Adilo.com. And if you are looking for an alternative for video hosting from, say, YouTube or Rumble or Vimeo or one of those, larger commercial platforms, one of the things I've noticed about them is that they are getting more expensive. There are free plans with, say, Google and Rumble. But if you're wanting to keep videos out of the public eye because you've either got a paywall up because it's part of your membership site, or maybe these are videos that are for your clients only or for your membership, then this here is a good option for hosting your videos. So it's free to sign up. You sign up a free account and you can actually start uploading videos there until you hit the limit. But it enables you to embed these videos into your website, into your landing pages, and even use it on your social media sites as well too, if you are going to stream them out to some of the social media sites. And you can share them out from within here, so you get a range of sharing links. One's private links and others are links there that anyone can access if they've got the link. So very good platform. It is a good alternative to some of the other video platforms out there, and it's a good way to keep your video assets in one place and accessible so that you can go and embed them in other places around the web. So that one there is called Adilo.com. This one, this is my favorite. Let's see whether it's your favorite. This one is called TaskMagic. Now, some of you may have used an app called, say, Zapier.com. Zapier connects various applications to other applications. So quite notably, it will connect things like Zoom registrations into your CRM or into a Google spreadsheet. And it can do all sorts of tasks, and even connect to your emails, extract information out of emails, send it to your CRM. So that's Zapier, but you have to program it. There's an interface there which is not that difficult. Sometimes it can get a little bit complicated, but this one here is really a point and click solution. So what you do is you just record. So this particular app allows you to record what you are doing on the screen. So you open up the apps that you're using, and let's say you have, for instance, you want to move Zoom registrations from Zoom on over to your CRM. So what you would do with this is you would open it up, you'd open up Zoom, and then you'd open up your CRM, and then you would copy and paste the information from Zoom to your CRM. Now that part sounds a bit tedious, but you only need to do that once to record what's happening. And then what this app will do is that it will record all that and all of the steps. You're able to edit the steps. So if you miss it or it's in the wrong order, you can change it around. But what it will then do is once you set this live, then it will automatically move contacts from, say, Zoom into your CRM or wherever you're doing it. So it works for, if you've got an e-commerce site like Shopify or WooCommerce and you're wanting to get orders through to your CRM or into a spreadsheet, then all you do is you run through your normal process, copy and paste. This will record it, and then you set it going and it will just automate the whole process. It'll do it for you in the background. So lots and lots of use cases with it. They've got a free workflow with it, so you can have a look at it and check it out. But yeah, I had a look inside this one here, and it is a very cool tool. I really do like this one. So interested in your comments and feedback on this if you happen to try and use this one here. But it's called TaskMagic.com, and I think it's well worth a look through. Now, pricing on it, if you decide that you really like it and it works well for you, then they have a free plan, and then you're looking at sort of either $29 or $49 a month. The thing about that is that's cheaper than some of the automation platforms out there like Zapier or Make, and a lot simpler to use as well too. So a good alternative if you're not particularly techy, or you just don't like dabbling in some of the codey areas in those applications. So again, that one is called TaskMagic.com. For those that are on podcasts, or maybe those that would like to be on podcasts, this app here is called PodPitch.com. And what it is it books you into podcasts in the background. So you tell it what sort of podcasts you want to be booked into and when you're available. And you can see in here there's an availability calendar. All you do is you book on the calendar there at the time that you would like to be interviewed. That's probably not such a flash one for us here. It's 12 a.m. to 11:30 or to 6 a.m. Yeah, maybe I'll do a 6 a.m. So you'll select that, you pop your details into there, and then you can set it to go, and it will go and find podcasts for you in the niche that you're looking to appear in as a guest, and it will make the pitches for you. So you don't need to go out and find the podcasts or the pitches. This one will do it for you. So it is pretty cool. It's a great way of getting out there and connecting with potential podcasters that you want to connect with and to be a guest on their show. In fact, you won't even know who they are until they book. You do get the opportunity to turn them down. So if it's not quite right for you, you're not committed. You do get the opportunity to turn it down, but it gives you an opportunity to connect with people in your particular niche that have got your the sort of people or the audience you're looking for, and get you onto those podcasts. Now, podcasts are one of the best avenues that I know for getting in front of someone else's audience, be introduced by them. It's almost like an endorsement, and you get to speak to people about your zone of genius, and you can get to offer them often a freebie, which will help to build up your list. And it's a good way of getting new subscribers. So if you're running ads, this is way easier than running ads. If you're doing organic stuff, this is a great organic strategy because podcasters do promotions for you. You can obviously promote it as well, and I suggest that you would, but you've got someone else promoting you out there to a whole host of people that maybe you haven't met before. All right. Our very last one here is, as ever, a book. So this is a book recommendation. This is one that I happen to be reading at the moment. The Joy of Costco. There are a few Costcos popping up in Australia at the moment. Not sure whether there are any in New Zealand, but that may not be too far away. But this book here is a really good book for understanding, sort of how they built this business. So, and they've got some really interesting stories in here. It is a story format. It's a very light read, and it is just a fascinating, sort of snippet of, stories that are in there. So, things like Costco sells more than half of the world's cashews and 7 times more hot dogs than the MLB stadiums combined. Now, I don't know who these MLB stadiums are. I guess it's baseball or something like that, being a US company. But, there's some interesting facts and snippets there that you can use when you are playing trivia, or if you just want to impress people, over a few drinks because you're so well read and rounded. There we go, Major League Baseball. Thanks, Cameron. All right, so that there is obviously available on Amazon. It is available on amazon.com.au. It's in Australia. I think it's in New Zealand as well, or it's going to be on the .com site, and you can pick it up there as well too. And that there is a roundup of our cool online tools for tonight. So we'll drop those into chat. In fact, they're already there. They're the last item in chat at the moment. So maybe just copy and paste, which was your favorite one, drop into chat the one that you think you'll explore, or will take you down a rabbit hole of procrastination when you know you should be doing something, but you need an app and a tool to take your eye off that ball. Which is the one that will do that for you? So these apps and tools, we'll drop these into the Business Owners Smashing Online Facebook group. If you're not a member, now's a great time to head over to Facebook. Don't leave us. Just open up a tab, open up Facebook, search for Business Owners Smashing Online and click that join button. And of course, a lot of the past apps and tools, they're all there as well too. Who knows? The one that you've been searching for, it may just be there on the top of the pops. So these apps and tools, I really bring these to you, apart from my innate curiosity on, with what's actually happening in the web. It's also in the hope that there are some here that will really help you in business. But I know that sometimes it can be overwhelming, sort of having so many options and choices out there. And which ones do you use in combination with each other? So if you do need some help with it or do need a hand with it, we do have a range of plans and options to really help you with that. And I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you to help you work out, what's going to be most helpful for you. So if you do want to have a conversation, just reach out to me on smashco.co or just Google my name. I'm all over the web, so I live what I speak. I think I'm about 6 pages deep when I last looked at it. Google search, every listing was mine. So, and I should say that, how I mentioned about those podcasts, a lot of those listings are from podcasts and webinars that I've been on from other people. So I didn't have to do the work to get myself up in all of those listings. So if you don't like doing work to get yourself up on those platforms, just go onto other people's podcasts and webinars. Kylie's got it nailed tonight because we've been promoting this like crazy. All right. Well, that is our roundup of cool online tools for tonight.